good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with reacting to your comments, and this is part 4. I'm sitting there when we last left off. I mean, granted, I got the last comment that we last left off on, but still. But honestly, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. But before you do, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. First, we're gonna start it off with a positive comment. You know what I'm saying? We got, thanks for the lore vids. Love these. Hey, them lore, listen. I got put on those at the very, I don't even know why I got headphones on, dude. Oh, I was trying to see what the last comment was for my last video, that's why. But I almost didn't hear about them. It was literally, I was about to record the premiere to season 2, and then I was posting the video for the finale of season 1, and then in in the chat and in the comments, someone was like, are you gonna check out the lore videos? I didn't even know what that was. I had to Google that shit, man. But I'm glad you're liking them, man. When it starts, Robert takes a month to ride from King's Landing to Winterfell to ask Ned to be his hand. Walking pace, since they have carriages and not just horses. They also probably stopped every night to camp or sleep. Gives you about the size of Westeros, and Pop-Tarts are much better popping out of the toaster. Alright, this was talking about, I think I asked like approximately like the size of Westeros and like the world, like pertaining to Game of Thrones. And then also, listen, I tried to wait till after the video, but I had to get some Pop-Tarts. And it's never convenient. It's better in the toaster, man. It's better, but it's never convenient, man. Usually when I want them, it's right there, man. I don't got time to go into the kitchen and pop them in the toaster, man. Sansa is the worst. I'll fight anyone that says otherwise. See, at the beginning of the series, man, I'm like, listen, season 1, Sansa, you're trash. And I'm like, I had to make several disclaimers. I'm like, listen, I'm not talking about how she might be in the future. Like right now, where I'm currently at in Game of Thrones, you know, I mess with her. But where I was at when I was like season 1, she must be patched. Listen, I'ma just let y'all read this one. You know what I'm saying? I made my little comparisons. Cooper was not having it. Now there's multiple comments just like these, man. Will not let me live this down. Anytime something comes up with Tywin, or even if it has nothing to do with Tywin, he throwing some Malfoy shade. Listen, I never said I never said they were exact characters, man. I was just saying, damn, you kind of just reminded me of, you know what I'm saying? And then I stated my couple reasons. But Cooper will not let me hear the end of it. Robert's rebellion would indeed be something fire to see as a prequel, but it's also integral to the plot of Game of Thrones. Of all the lores, this is the most important bit. I think the problem they run into doing Robert's rebellion prequel is it's too recent. The older versions of those characters are embedded in our minds. I can't think of anyone but Lena Headey as Cersei or Charles Dance as Tywin. A little time needs to pass first for the reboot, whereas in House of the Dragon you can start with a clean slate of fresh characters. I guess to a certain extent, but because I kind of just, like, when I first saw this comment, I didn't really comment on it, and I just thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, if you think of certain characters in your mind that's like very impactful, because at this time I was only 1 season in. You think of characters that's like very impactful, a lot of the times you can't really see anyone else playing it. Maybe sometimes you might be like, okay, this one other person could play this character, but a lot of times, like, for instance, I'll say, see, I can't really say Iron Man and Wolverine because I can see other people playing those characters, but I feel like those are, if you get a recast, those are probably the best picks you're ever gonna get with Robert Downey Jr. and Hugh Jackman. I'm trying to think of what's something I can't see anyone else in. I know Will Smith was supposed to be in it, but right now I can't think of anyone else as Neo unless I hear what were the other final choices when it came to The Matrix. I'm trying to think. I had some in my head that I'm like, I can't see anyone else. And it should be right around this time. I don't even know if this is right around the time, but Ewan McGregor as a young Obi-Wan Kenobi. See, that's something that we already had an actor, and this is someone who played a younger version. It's just like you can't see anyone else as a younger version of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. So I was kind of agreeing. Then I got to right now. I'm probably done when this video drops, but right now I'm on season 6 episode. I'm on the last couple episodes. I think season 6 episode 7. Bran was doing his little flashbacks and stuff, and when they showed young Ned. I instantly was just like, okay. First they did a shot, and I'm like, this kind of reminds me of a shot back in season 1. And then it was a young Ned, and I was like, yeah, you actually look like a young Ned. So it could work, but the problem is you have to get someone who looks like they could be that younger version of a character, and also who could bring the performance as it. There's not that many Ewan McGregors who can pull off a young Alec Guinness. It's gonna be rare. It's gonna be a struggle, but I feel like that. To this day, I feel like Robert's Rebellion would be that shit will be so fire, bruh. That shit will be so fire. If they ever announce that, I'm there day one. The writers were on demon time with this episode. This premiere went crazy. Yeah, when it came to season 6, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Okay, I don't. There's not a full season of Fear the Walking Dead where I'm like, that's woo, yeah. It's always the best seasons always had some caveats. Season 6 started falling flat towards the end. Season 3, Troy was an interesting character, but Madison and Nick should not be looking at this person like he's family. What else happened in season 3? And then they were kind of... I was going to say they was kind of dragging that Daniel and Strand and Ophelia thing. Yeah. If it was never with that Troy stuff, a lot of the things could have been looked at differently. But yeah, that's what kind of brought that down. So those are the 2 best seasons, 3 and 6. But it was brought down by those things. And then season 2 was a good season towards the end, but the beginning was trash. So I was very hopeful when it came to the premiere of season 6, man. All right, we're going into with this one right here, man. This is one of the things I put in my thumbnail for the last one. First and foremost, let's go ahead and get a nice spelling. Second of all, speak faster, man. Now let's go ahead and say Game of Thrones, history and lores. Now, if you see my history and lore videos, I made it known in that, listen, this is not going to be like my typical reaction, man. Like, rarely, listen, hold on, let me make this straight. Let me make this clear. My channel, when it comes to reactions, it's either gonna, when it comes to music, it's gonna be breaking down the lyrics specifically in rap, or if it's something pertaining to an avenue I'm pursuing, then I'll kind of like break down certain fundamentals. But most of the time, I'm sitting here and I'm just saying my trolling jokes. I let it known in history and lore, I'm not really joking like that. I'm trying to take in the information. I might once occasionally throw in a joke. I'm not joking here, because I'm trying to get the information. And also, this is not like a scene where I can like, there's multiple things that I could like say a joke about. So if you see those, you'll notice that I'm not really talking like that. Those are nowhere near my typical reactions. I might make a comment after every little slide, but for the most part, I'm just sitting there watching. Oh damn. Wow, that's crazy. Literally, like the whole time. So I don't know what you're talking about, speed faster, man. If you said this in another one of my videos, I wouldn't know exactly where you're talking about for the most part. Granted, I do go on tangents, bruh. I probably made maximum like maximum 2 minutes, and that's including my intro for the history and lore video before, you know, starting it. And that's because, you know, it's this is the first part. That's the only reason why the intro was that long. It's the first part. And so if it was on a different video, like, I can understand a tangent, but there's no tangent in there. I don't even have to click the video. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. You might see yourself in one of these comments one day. Maybe this video, maybe a previous video. But you only know if you hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. It's been a reaction by the world's coolest nerd, and I'm out. Peace.